Hello and welcome back to Mass Effect 2. Last time was a dossier video, where we learned that Cerberus is in fact just as bad as John suspects it is, if not even worse. I still have no idea why we are technically still part of Cerberus. Although, in reality not so much anymore. Kind of, sort of. And this time we will return to doing more of the assignments. We still are... First mission is still on the Starship Mule. We are still in a chain of assignments. So, a mini-story arc. So... we're basically halfway through the story arc, in fact. And our next place to look at is a... no one remembers here. So the Blue Sun's base of operations that they are using to... to lure in merchant ships such as the Strontium Mule and just loot them. So stopping a pirate operation by the Blue Suns. And we're headed for the Sigur's Cradle. Tagoras, disable full signal. Lena cloaked as a methane-clouded hothouse planet. Its lack of a metal-rich core and significant magnetosphere allows for an easy scan, which reveals mining equipment on its surface. It can be deduced that this mining occurred within the last 5 years. Any longer, and the machines would have been worn down to nothing by the excessive heat and dust storms of hot iron oxide. Methane-clouded. Interesting. And relatively far away, too. Very hot. Good gravity, though. Seems like a dwarf star, though.
I have detected an anomaly.
Sanctum. Sanctum is proof of the old spacer adage, just because it's called a garden world doesn't mean it's a picnic. Freezing ice storms cover the poles and temperate zones, leaving a narrow strip of habitable land at the equator. Dry but windy, this area is home to Sanctum's minimal terrestrial plant life. The plant has yet to develop land-based animals, though invertebrates grow quite large in its pelagic seas. Mining, referred to as ice cracking at anywhere but the equator, is a common employment on Sanctum. The planet is rich in platinum and palladium deposits, as well as boron, which is locally used in semiconductor doping. Travel advisory: carbon dioxide levels on Sanctum can reach 5,000 parts per million during thermal inversions. Travelers should carry a breath mask at all times and consult the Sanctum World Weather Service for warnings. Travel advisory: piracy is at a 14-year global high on Sanctum. Visitors should take appropriate security precautions. Population 257,300. Colony founded 2169. Capital is Vulpes, which is fox in Latin. And far away, long day length, low pressure. Pretty cold, still kind of cold at the equator, and slightly higher gravity.
Report back to Captain Narom when you're done. Check all those tunnels for runners, or report back to Captain Narom when you're done. Check all those tunnels for runners, or report back to Captain Narom when you're done. Check all those tunnels for runners, or report back to Captain Narom when you're done. Check all those tunnels for runners.
Something on our sensors.
That sounded like Mark Meer. Anomaly detected. Distress beacon detected on initial sweep is confirmed to be a fabrication set in place to lure unsuspecting ships into orbit for pirate ambush. Preliminary scans indicate that shutting down false distress beacon will stop the Blue Sun's transmission and disable their ambush site. Surface scans show Blue Sun's communication signatures concentrated around a shuttle hangar bay. So if there is travel advisory saying don't go there because there's pirate activity, and yet there is a distress beacon, I mean, certainly you could say that there's probably someone that fell into a pirate trap or was ambushed by pirates there, so you would try to help. But you would only do that if you're a military ship, not a merchant freighter. That doesn't make any sense. I guess not everyone has travel advisory or checks it or something. And also, you don't say that disabling a transmitter will stop the transmission through that transmitter. Alright, let's land. It is a question of who I want to take here, though. Well, obviously I want Legion, but... That's the Blue Suns. I mean, it would be thematically appropriate to take Zaid. But in order to balance things, Jacob would be a good choice. Could also take Thane. But I don't think more sniper rifles will be that useful. Let's take Jacob. Yeah, I'll keep the arc projector for now. So that's the assault shotgun, is that... Katana, scimitar, I think that's okay. I don't want to use the katana, but the scimitar is fine. And then the heavy pistol, so that offsets the shotgun. Yeah, that sounds about right. Again, the cutscenes look so good when they're not pre-rendered. It's amazing. And of course, we've been detected by the Blue Suns already. Shotgun, yeah, that sounds like a balanced approach. Oh, you need to stop. Ah, more of them. More heavies. Oh, that was simple enough. Nobody else even managed to see that there were some Blue Suns over there. So here, sniper rifles are useful, but otherwise we'll be going inside, so it's probably fine to keep them at short range weapons for now. Who needs this cover? Find Iridium. Not missing anything else, am I? Let's make sure. Yeah, it looks like I'm not. Just a datapad to use. would have thought it would be read datapad, but okay.
A shuttle just landed outside the southern entrance. Get out there and take them out, now.
Look at that. It's by Solar and Electronics. There's a software update available. And some messages. Please update. And how to update it. Excellent. That's a lot for you. Well, that looks like an arena. But it also looks like something where you could use sniper rifles pretty well, so let's switch to that. Heavy pistol... no.
Due to concerns over employee safety, the Brunfeld mining facility has been closed until further notice.
You don't have to yell, you know. Actually, this guy's taking too long. Let's...
Stun them! Now finish them off. We're losing.
Now there's more. Uh-oh. Where's Jacob? I don't know. Oh, there he is. Well, let's mind control that guy again, I guess.
Look out! Medical support!
Okay, that was something. This is a pretty good sniping spot, wow. The facility has been closed, apparently. But... still taken over by the Blue Suns. Maybe it's a facility that used to be in operation before the Blue Suns took it over? That's plausible. This guy has seen better days. Living quarters that way. Objective is this way, so I am going to the living quarters then. Nice furniture though. Very Blue Suns. Oh, lots of goodies here. Let's bypass a wall safe. More short circuits. And more data pads to use. I guess that means listen.
Hey cousin, that jerk Selim just fired me for no reason. I swear the guy has it out for me. I hear the Blue Suns are hiring people to take out some dumbass vigilante on Omega. I'm gonna go show them how it's done. Wish me luck.
Now, so that's how he joined the Blue Suns, rather than being fired from the Blue Suns. And this is a lot of bunk beds. And this room is missing a door. Just saying.
Phillips' brilliant expansion of the northern mining tunnels into the mess hall last week, our small facility will be closing indefinitely. All teams will be transferred to the nearest starbase shortly.
Again, you don't have to yell. But, okay. Yeah, that has expanded into the mess hall. But cannot you just do something about it? Like, I don't know, clear the rubble and then fix the wall or something instead of having to close the whole thing down? So yes, the Blue Suns are evacuating from here as well, at least. Yeah, there's enemies. Of course there's enemies. And there's no good place to be. This isn't also the best place for sniper rifles, so switch up.
Switch up!
Like this.
Enemy disabled.
Up front!
Fire. Fire.
Nothing's gonna hurt me now!
Target contact. Taking fire.
Guys?
Target eliminated.
Thank you. Okay, that's done. That sure is a mining tunnel. Mess hole. Water! Shepard still cannot use these water dispensers. Now let's see what they're mining. I'm not sure why I would need to go through here to disable their transmitter, but okay. More mining over there. Seen these things also in the first game. Quite a lot of mining there. Ooh, power cells, sweet. Need those. Oh, iridium. And the exit is that way, yes. So let's take everything else first. More cool mining equipment that you got there. Where is the light coming from? Magic, I guess.
We've got a major haul coming in from that dig site, boys. Move all the unsorted cargo to the mines to make room.
This guy sounds like Hawkins. There we go, +3 heavy weapon ammo, which makes it 9. Okay, still not a whole lot. What was that? A fragile crate, or is that an explosive crate? I cannot tell. But looks like the enemies will be coming from that side, and I should take cover there.
Whoever you are, you won't make it out of here alive.
No. Oh. Well, that makes things easier. Hack. That's a fragile crate.
Target flights up and ready.
Whoa. Where's the other guy? Not too sure. Everyone should focus on that mech.
Taking hits.
Also, this helps. Problem is the shields again.
Under fire. Arrow. AIOM.
Oh. Well, that's bad. At least that worked. Run.
Going up.
Okay, that's also cool. Shields, let's do this. Whoa, come on.
Shields engaged.
This is not a great place to hide. Okay. Whoa. Oh. Shouldn't have done that. But this does allow me to reposition. Good.
About to get hot.
Uh-oh. Move. Okay, repositioning here. Not the best idea. Oh, and there's Captain Narom. This is still not the best place to be at. Just reposition. Come on, climb. What are you doing? Shepard, please. Oh, there's medkits.
Overblocking kinetic barrier systems.
Okay. There we go. Let's have him fight the others.
Critical targets, Narom.
Okay. That helps.
Avant. And then taking hits.
Uh-huh. Join me.
Reinforcing shields. Target processed.
And there we go. That was kind of tough. Also, hey, it's a fighter craft. Nice. That's how large they are. Even fitting in that would be a bit tricky. Huh. And there's more fighter crafts over here. Am I missing anything? A door. Oh, and that's sort of a hangar then. How did that happen? Okay. So we have 2 ways in. The objective is this way? Yes. So let's go the other way. More than one way, apparently. This guy also had a better time. Interrogation logs. Authorization, Captain Narom. Client agent incoming. An agent from the prospective client arrived today. The client has asked for discretion, which raises a few red flags. On Commander Santiago's suggestion, I plan to persuade the agent to divulge the nature and location of the cargo. Huh. So is that something related to transporting the Prothean artifacts from the dig site that we were in a few videos ago? Looks like it. Prothean artifact confirmed. Well, that didn't take long. The client's agent folded under minimum pressure. Commander Santiago's hunch was correct. The client hopes to hire us to move a Prothean artifact from the dig site. With a little more pressure, the agent should gladly give up the location of the dig site itself. Dig site location confirmed. It took some persuasion, but the agent gave up the location of the dig site. I'm dispatching ships and men to the location now. Santiago ought to be pleased. The Prothean artifact is worth much more than we'd ever get for transporting it. Yeah, so that's why the Exogeny employees hired the Blue Suns in the dig site to transport a Prothean artifact. And then they thought that taking it for themselves is a better idea. Which doesn't sound reasonable, because if you do that sort of things, then nobody will ever trust you and hire you again. So that's not how it normally works, you know? But okay. Then here we have a wall safe and a bunch of crates. Okay. Another short circuit. Another one. And got the credits. Lastly, a door bypass. This is also something we cannot fail, because it is mandatory to finish the mission. Distress beacon control. Overload. Sure is a lot of equipment here. So, overload, you say? Didn't seem to work.
We did it.
Not looking at explosions. Deactivated distress beacon and burn-funneled mining facility. Eliminated Blue Sun's resistance. Pointless experience. All the credits. And some iridium. There we go. Mechs indeed. So, you would think that this is the end of this arc, but EDI, Javelin Mark II missile launch detected. Planet of origin, Franklin, Skepsis System, Sigur's Cradle. Distress beacon detected. Message to follow. The Alliance colony on planet Franklin is under attack by Batarian radicals. The terrorists took control of a nearby Javelin missile base and have launched 2 missiles at the human colony. Total destruction of colony is imminent. 0 probability of survival if missiles strike. The kill switches for the missiles are inside the base and under heavy guard by Batarian fighters. Alliance forces are overwhelmed. Losing this colony, the first of its size in the sector, would be a devastating setback to Alliance expansion in the Terminus Systems. Requesting immediate assistance. Well, I'm not sure why we get this after going through the Blue Sun's base, because we didn't see anything related to that there. But okay. Stop the Javelin missiles. Enter the missile base in Watson's moon, Franklin, and stop the Javelin missiles. Been launched from missile silo and aimed at the colony itself. Yep. So that is what we will be doing next time. And that's the final part of this assignment arc. So see you then later.